What's going on, beautiful people of the world? I'm Daniel Rodriguez, and welcome to my Supernatural Season 12 premiere spoiler review. Make sure you have seen the episode. It's taking me about 2 minutes to recap it, then give you the pros, cons, and final score. Thanks so much for joining me. Also, if you guys are new to the channel, over the next 3 months, I will be reviewing over 43 TV shows. And if you guys are CW fanatics like me, I review CW shows such as Supergirl, The Flash, No Tomorrow, Arrow, Frequency, Legends of Tomorrow. As well, you guys can check out my playlist for my Supernatural Season 11 reviews. You guys can see what I thought about each and every individual episode of Season 11. It'll be in the description down below. So we begin the Season 12 premiere of Supernatural. Season 12, guys. 12 freaking years of the family business, the Winchesters. It's absolutely freaking fantastic. So Dean and Mary catch up. If you remember, Amara ends up bringing Dean and Sam's mom back, which is her name's Mary Winchester. So they're catching up, and Mom, Dean, instead of the usual Dean, from Sam, and Sam doing Dean, or was it Dean, Sam? Yeah, now we're back at it. We're gonna get those tracks rolling again, put the oil on it, get it going. So Crowley overhears demons conversating. Thought that's okay. Castiel ends up taking this guy's truck. Sam is getting tortured, and I'm pretty sure all the ladies were like, "Whoo, yes, oh, come on, Sam." Anyway, so the British men of letters want to help, but Sam ends up saying "screw you." So they need names, and he ends up getting cold water poured on him, and a flame ends up hurting and really burning his foot. So Castiel meets Mary, Dean's mom, and they're looking for Sam. They don't know what happened. So Mary sees the car, obviously the baby, the car, Dean's car, the Winchester car, and she, of course, that was when she was younger. There are a lot of memories for her back in the day, because that was John's car. So she looks in the back, and Dean's looking too, like, yeah. And then he looks at his mom, and she can see she's smiling. A lot of the dirty business was done in the back, and I'm pretty sure Dean has done some dirty business in the back. I'm pretty sure Sam's done some dirty business in the back as well. It runs in the family, man. I'm pretty sure. Why hasn't Sam and Dean had kids yet? Is that anyone worried about they haven't had kids and they're in their 30s? Anyway, at least one of them has to have a kid somewhere. Oh, doesn't Dean have a kid? I think one of them had a kid though, right? Maybe. Anyway, it's hard to remember from 7 years ago. But anyway, Mary sees the car, and yeah, pretty cool there. So they find a veterinarian, or at least the people that have Sam, Dean and them end up finding the veterinarian who took the bullet out of Sam, and they call the girl, telling them and threatening them. So the girl ends up sending this other girl to take out Dean and them. So they get in a car accident, they end up hurting baby. Kind of sad for that car to end up getting a big bump like that. And Sam is hallucinating. They put something in him to, have him talk, and his brain hurt. So Sam and Co end up fighting this girl. Mary ends up stabbing her in the chest, killing her. Sam pretends to cut his throat to end up committing suicide, and the girl ends up walking into the room. Sam tries to take her down, but he ends up failing. She keeps him locked up in the basement, and at the end, Dean and Co are driving as Crowley looks upon a dead body, jerking it. No, he's not jerking. I'm sorry. He's looking at this dead body, and he ends up looking at this photo, and he ends up walking away, seeing that he's trying to chase Lucifer down. Now on to the pros and cons. First off, it's great to see Dean interacting with his mom and bonding. She's learning from him, and he's learning from her. She's seen the whole new world, and angels, and there's God, and there's this, and there's that, and I don't know where she has been over the past, either she was in hell or heaven. I don't know where she would have been. Obviously, she wouldn't be in limbo, because she would have gone somewhere, heaven or hell. So I don't know where she was. But the thing is it's so, it's finally here, you know what I mean? We've been waiting many months, and it did not disappoint within Dean and Mary, and I thought it was really funny with the looking in the back of the car. I laughed out loud there. But my favorite story arc out of the whole entire episode was, of course, Sam being tortured. And it's not that he's getting tortured. I'm like, oh, spicy. Oh, pour a little salt on that wound. Like, I'm not nothing like that. I'm just saying, like, Jared Padalecki sells it so well. Like, with in the cold and stutter. Like, he's just playing it so well. And even him slitting the throat, and it was his hand. Like, he played it so well. And just everything. I mean, I think Jared Padalecki is a really, really, really good actor. Not great, but I think he is really, like, he has his great moments, little great moments every now and then the really good moments. But Sam's always been my favorite. I like Dean, but Sam's always going to be my favorite. I think it's the hair that gets me. But still, the whole story arc with Sam this episode, some parts were very slow, some parts were a little damp, but the other parts, like 80% of it was really, really good. Now, for this episode only, I really enjoyed the cinematography in here and how crisp and clean it looked. Now, everybody, hear me out on this. You could be the biggest Supernatural fan in the world, but hear me out on this, because any big Supernatural fan will just, it was amazing. Oh, you guys did a great job. No, but actually look at it. Actually look at it from afar. Don't look at it as a huge Supernatural fan. Just look at it as an episode of a show, as a regular show. Now, not much really happened in this episode. It was slow, and there were boring parts to it. There really was. It was, and you can't say, oh, it's because it's the story. They're making it. They gotta slow it down. And no. You come off a big high, and you don't just. This is all. Sam, tortured, still in the basement. Nothing new. Dean spends time with his mom. Phones everywhere. Car accident. Fight. That's all that happens. Castiel, well, he's Castiel. And Crowley just does what Crowley does. He talks. He stabbed 2 demons. Basically it. That's the episode. That's the whole premiere. Think about it that way. Actually, think about it. There was nothing huge that happened this episode. Nothing of, revolutionary or nothing that, like, that. There's nothing in this episode that made it a great premiere. Nothing in here at all that were like, that was the best premiere ever. That was a really great premiere. No, honestly, I thought it was an okay premiere. And I think I liked last year's premiere a little bit more better, or at least it was season 10's premiere. I don't hate this premiere. I honestly, I love Sam's story arc. Again, I thought 80% of it was really good. I like seeing Dean and Mary together and them bonding. Castiel was really good in here as well. But it was almost, how do I say this in a way? Think about it, this whole episode was a little just depressing. Now, I will say that it was different than most Supernatural episodes. It wasn't your regular episode. It was a big story episode. And I will say that it's not like any other Supernatural episode. They did change it up a little bit. And, they're going into different story arc. They're going in this different storyline. That's fine. Hey, another thing. Why didn't Sam just kill her? If he would have killed her, he would have been out of it. Like, that's all you had to do. He should have killed her. He said he was going to kill her. Why didn't he just kill her? And he would have been out, and he could have been free. Now, I do think the weakest story arc in this week's episode was Crowley's. One last thing. I don't hate this, but I don't love it. The action scene. Castiel and Dean fighting the British Men of Letters girl. That whole action scene there, it was too quick of editing. It was too quick where I couldn't see the action fully. Not different angles, but it just edited too quickly where the action wasn't shown that well. Like, it could have been better. And I'm not complaining. I've seen some complaints about the premiere, like there wasn't that much action. That's not the problem. That's not the problem of the act. The action's not bad, but it's not good. It wasn't horrible. It's not a horrible premiere. It's just... It honestly was just slow. There wasn't much. What do we get from point A to point B? Sam's still in the same situation. Dean and them still haven't found Sam. Crowley just walked around from a house to a crime scene. That's the premiere. And again, I'm sorry, if you're a huge Supernatural fan and you expected me to say A+, but let's be honest, it was just an okay premiere. And maybe it was good to you. That's fine. If it was good to you, but I wouldn't go so far to say it was a great premiere. The cinematography is looking good. The lighting is good. The way it's filmed is totally fine. It looks very beautiful, but there is still a depressing mode to it when it shouldn't be that super depressing. So I'm going to give the Supernatural Season 12, Episode 1, Keep Calm and Carry On, a C+. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed, make sure to smack the like button. You can comment down below, tell me what you guys thought about the episode. Do you agree? Do you disagree? What character was your favorite story arc this week? Again, mine was Sam's. Share this review with your friends and hit that subscribe button for more awesome Supernatural reviews weekly. Till next time, join the Big D community. You can put notifications on anytime I upload a video. You will get notified. Come over here. Enjoy yourself. Community building up. Till next time, bye-bye.